In honor of Kaminari's badass electric rock star moment in the last chapter, I'm wearing this shirt. Powerline. Goofy movie. Anyway, I'm Pycelle Jutsu, and I just got off work. I'm tired, but I don't care. It's time for the new chapter of My Hero Academia. This is my live reaction. Let's go. Okay, so this will be chapter 264. We're starting off at, we've got a hideout here, 800 meters southeast of the hideout. Okay, so we get a bunch of, I guess these are villains. They got their big costumes and stuff. They might be heroes, I don't know. 1 kilometer west of the hideout. I guess these are like the entrances, like the secret entrances to the hideout. Okay, yeah, these are heroes, because I recognize this guy with the stones. He's manipulating stones. It says 800 meters north of the hideout. So yeah, I guess these are the heroes breaking into the hideout. And then we cut to the underground sanctuary where we had all the big meeting of the big paranormal liberation front. Army. So this is like their underground barracks or the assembly hall. They're calling Redestro, Redestro. And there he is. There's the Mr. Burns of My Hero Academia. He's just smiling. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. What is it? Today's conference is of dire importance. We can't afford any disruption. So that's the trumpet guy, the politician who could has the power to like rile people up, I guess, with his voice or something like that. Heroes are coming. Rick Destro just has this creepy smile, and his eyes are like kind of shaped like rainbows almost. He's oddly calm in this while the heroes are raiding. It's a little suspicious. Our comms are all jammed, and the only way out is through the mansion. A ridiculous number of heroes showed up out of nowhere. They've got the whole hideout surrounded. So he's smiling, and then all of a sudden you see his face super stressed out, because that's his quirk, and he's got the black mark like all over his face. He goes, huh? He's looking pretty stressed out there. Oh, Cementos saying, stellar work, Charge. So he's talking to Kaminari. So yeah. So wow, we got a big goopy wave of like liquidated concrete, as like Cementos is basically like dismantling the whole headquarters. It's just like a bunch of heroes rushing in, a bunch of villains rushing out like an ant hill. Let's see. So we got a Kaminari at the bottom here. Still a work, Charge. Okay, so Kaminari says, thanks a lot. He's still just like buzzing with electricity. Oh my god, this is electrification by the looks of it. And so that's the guy with the taser. He also has the electric quirk. But how many million volts can you withstand? Nimpo, uh-oh. The ninja, my boy Ed Shot, he's jumping right into the evil electric dude. Oh, 1,000 sheet pierce. He does that thing where he like basically turns himself into thread. He just darts through all the villains. That's really cool. So yeah, it just like goes through them. They're like, oh, I put tiny holes in your lungs. Getting worked up could put you on death's door in that state. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of messed up. So you see Midnight moving around real fast. I've never seen him move like that. She's always moving around like Miruko. But have a nice nap while you healed in no time. We'll have you healed in no time. So I guess she's using her quirk, knocking him out with her knockout gas, her knockout perfume. So yeah, that's definitely got some hero teamwork. Here comes Kamui Woods, one of the coolest looking heroes. He's just like flying through the air above midnight. Lacquered chain prison. Yeah, that's his move. That's pretty much his only move right there. But yeah, he wraps him up in his branches. This is a mess. Even the regiments are falling to pieces. If you're gonna go down, at least take a few of these dogs with you. They just the ground. So I guess that's probably Cementos. Oh no, it's not Cementos. It's Juzo. Juzo Hananuki, or aka Mudman, from Class B, using his softening quirk. And Gang Orca says, good job, Mudman. Not good work on me. And some guy who's like, his arms are like turning into stilts or something. He's like going above. Oh, but I see a mushroom sprout on the side of his head. And we've got Mushroom Girl, Kinoko Komori, She-Mage, also from Class 1B. Oh, so everyone's like coughing. They got the coronavirus, but with mushrooms. What the? Mushrooms? she looks really cute too. She's like, she's making that face. Leave the crowd control to me, Shroom. Oh, I wonder if she can make shrooms with their quirk. Oh, never mind. Amazing, She-Mage. We got it from here. We'll take down their top guns with our full force. So it's Gang Orca. And, some other hero, I can't really tell who's in the background. We cut back to Hawks. I sent out the date and time of the attack via code. If I make it sound easy, believe me, it wasn't. So he's got his feathers floating around. So, and basically, Hawk doesn't really have any wings right now. He's using pretty much all of his feathers. And he's got a bunch of them surrounding Twice. He's got them pinned pretty much, and he's got two big feather swords. He's probably sending his other feathers around, doing all kind of stuff too. The real threat here was the sheer numbers on your side, so I had to keep I had to keep an especially sharp eye on you and your double. Certainly couldn't leave you to your own devices. Hey, come on, what's up? Let's go over the liberation ideology before the big conference. You didn't suspect a thing, right? So Hawks is still heavily shaded in shadow. You can just see his eyes, like his piercing hawk eyes. Twice is all, huh? Please don't resist. I'm going to capture you and hand you over to the authorities. That's how this works. But hold on. And Twice is flashing back to the death of Magne and the loss of Mr. Compress's arm at the hands of Chisaki. Someone's got to pay for this. No. And flashes back to him talking to Shigaraki. He's the one who killed Big Sis Madge. Or Big Sis Mag. And the one who blew away Mr. Compress's arm to bits. And just see you still closing more and more on Hawks' eyes. And Twice is starting to cry. It's always like this. He's still flashing back to when he's talking to Chisaki. He got me to carelessly lead him right to everyone. Oh yeah, so Twice. Yeah, he's thinking about because he's the one who led Chisaki to the villain group, which led to Magne's death and Mr. Compress is losing an arm. So he's never really forgave himself for that, and so now he's kind of feeling like he's the weak link again. Not again! Man, Twice is still in silhouette. Looking real scary. I guess it's the only way Hawks could be intimidating, because like he's pretty chill looking. We know how chilled out he is, so it's like he kind of looks like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, but like a cool version with wings. And so I guess if you want to make him look intimidating, you just have to completely shadow him in silhouette. But it's working. I had to trust you because I felt bad for you. The cage isn't where I belong. So that's what Hawks always says. What's a guy with nothing left supposed to do? Find someone who'll trust. Find someone who'll trust you. Who? So yeah, he's thinking about his conversation he had with Giran for about friends. How sad it is if nobody trusts you. And Hawk says, "Well, thanks." And Twice is curled up on the ground still. You've just been unlucky, but you can make a fresh start once you pay for your crimes. Anyone who helps his friends can't be all bad. I'll even help you start over. Wow. Because you're a good person. So yeah, Hawks understands Twice. He understands what a threat Twice can be with this quirk. He also understands he's not really a bad person. So that's really cool. Like they really do, like I said, they really do have kind of a little friendship. But yeah. Uh-oh. But Twice says, "Shut up. You call yourself a hero? Fresh start? That's a load of crap. Stop that. Come on! Bubai Gawara. Sorry. As for what happens to me, I stopped giving a damn way back." So he looks like a part of his mask ripped off. We know that's not good. I guess this I guess one of the feathers like hit his mask and tore a piece of it off. "I don't want to fight you, but by Gawara, what good for freaking you?" It's a pretty intense Twice moment here. Pretty pissed off. He's crying like tears of rage. And he erupts into a bunch of clones of himself, and like takes a bunch of the feathers, the feathers just come down on him. Hawks doesn't want to do it, but he has to. "I trade my soul for the League's happiness. Sad man's parade." So he's doing the sad man's parade again, like he did in the My Villain Academia arc, where he kind of unlocked his true potential. So yeah, it's a bunch of Twices now. The clones still have his their masks are still intact, but the real Twice's mask is torn. So I guess that's how you can tell them apart. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. He's like this, and his clones are all like swarming out of him. So yeah, and Hawks is just like, man, he's got this expression on his face like, man, why do we got to do this? "Twice, this isn't your fault. As always, scummy heroes are to blame." So now we see Dabi with a very Joker-esque smile on his face. It's a really cool drawing of Dabi. You can see, I love the detail Horikoshi draws on his burn, like the burns on his skin. It's like really like fleshy. Yeah, so Twice is getting ready. Dabi's getting ready to have some fun. So yeah, next chapter hits March 22nd. Alright, so yeah, it was a pretty simple chapter, not quite as hype as the last few, but it's still, things are ramping up. It's still really cool little invasion arc here. But so yeah, we'll see what happens with Twice when he really lets loose on Hawks. So we'll see. That should be a pretty interesting fight, actually. So yeah, Twice. I think Hawks has really got a fight on his hands. But he does understand how dangerous Twice can be. So that's good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Dabi does, and maybe he'll cross paths with his father. I mean, his not confirmed father, Endeavor. But yeah, that'll be my live reaction. And yeah, this is Power Style Jutsu signing out. Powerline.